everyone, Neen here from the Hyperactive Bookworm. I'm sitting here in December in my singlet, the fan is whomping, iced coffee because it's too hot for hot coffee. This is Christmas in Australia. And for years, I love Christmas here, I do. But I have avoided reading a lot of Christmas books, and my movie list for Christmas movies goes Die Hard, The Long Kiss Goodnight, and one or two others that are more traditional kind of Christmas movies. But besides that, I've kind of stepped away from it over the last few years because my whole life has been wrapped around learning about Christmas that we don't experience. The snow and the mulled wine and the roaring fires, they sound beautiful, and I would love to experience one of them one year. But I also love my Christmas, the Christmas in Australia. So this review it means so much to me. This book meant so much to me because I actually got to experience Christmas in Australia. So this is called, I don't know if you can really see it. No, it might be a bit shiny. So it's called An Unexpected Gift. Christmas in Australia, 5 short stories by KJ. Yes, it has beautiful KJ writing. I have so many notes throughout this thing. This is the most KJ story. This is the most KJ line because her writing is just beautiful. It's flowy and descriptive, and the internal dialogues of her characters, they crack me up. They're just so real and heartfelt and so Aussie, and I love it. So for anyone out there wanting to know about Southern Hemisphere Christmases, this is a brilliant book to go through. Whether you are wanting to feel like you can read Christmas that you understand, or if you are a Northern Hemisphere person, it's a little taste of what we experience and what is our traditional sort of Christmas. There aren't any fires and mulled wine and what else was there? Snow. There is more the whomping fans, the beach, the sweats, the water fights, cold meats, lots and lots of cold drinks, whether it's alcoholic or not, just to try and get through. But I love it. I love it. The smell of Christmas here. It's mangoes, and it is that beach sand mixed with sunscreen and that sound of splashing water and giggles as kids get, swept in by the waves. That to me is Christmas, and that is what this book absolutely encaptures. So there's 5 stories, and they all have these little Easter eggs that mention each other's stories, but it's not vital to read it in the specific order. You can simply pick this book up and go, oh, I feel like reading this one. And you have this entire complete story. And then if you read another one, you go, oh, that's what they were mentioning. And that is fun. I love when Easter eggs happen in stories. So there's 5 short stories in here. They are Christmas Angel, Unwrap Me, Finding Faith, Naughty or Nice, and Unexpected Gifts. Every single one of these stories shows a different experience of Christmas in Australia. We have younger people sort of just out of uni. We have someone who's always nice, trying to find that naughty, darker side of them and having someone help guide them through that. We have a heartbreaking story that there were a few tears. More the I'm going to kill KJ for doing this to me, because it wrenched me apart. And all of these stories, they center around the same time, basically around the bargain buy supermarket, which is where we start. Christmas Angel is about a cashier who works at the bargain buy. And this whole story for me is the holiday Hallmark rom-com. It is the Sapphic holiday Hallmark rom-com that needs to happen one day. It needs to happen. The next story we go into let me have a look, is Unwrap Me. And this is college days, a wet dream, gorgeous, being able to come out about embracing who you really are, those struggles of that new adult world. It's so well written, it just hits a chord. The next is Finding Faith, and this story tackled so many things and tackled it so well without being too heavy and dense. And I love the building of a friendship in this. It is absolutely wonderful and delicious. The next story is, whoops, the dog just knocked something down. Anyway, the next story is Naughty or Nice. Whew, this was a bit steamy without actually having a sex scene in it. Sorry to spoil that for you all. But it's just this fun, easy introduction to someone who wants to embrace that wilder side of their life and not really knowing how to, and finding that guidance from someone who can help relax them, help keep it fun and happy and just exciting. And the electricity in this book, delicious. The last story ripped my heart out, but it is so beautiful. We have a person who goes for a walk along the beach, and the story she tells is just divine. So that is the sum up of the 5 books of An Unexpected Gift. It's beautiful. I can't recommend this book more. It is just fabulous. There's everything I ever wanted in an Aussie Christmas story. I can't wait. I would love to see some of these stories extended because I think they're just so powerful and they give such a beautiful insight into the Christmas I love, into characters that are universal, no matter which hemisphere you live in. The characters, the struggles, they're universal, but they're in a setting that is a character all of its own. So I highly recommend it. I am searching for more Christmas Sapphic stories for this year. I do love the snow ones that I've read, though I haven't read many. But if you do know of any more Christmases that are different, the Sapphic stories, put them down in the comments because I'd love to read more. So absolutely, I recommend everyone go and have a look at this book. It's in KU at the moment as well, which is an even bigger bargain. So there we go, sort of, maybe. Who knows? Could just be the glare of Australia not letting us see. It's such a gorgeous cover though. I adore it and I adore this book. Hope you like the review and I'll catch you all later.